Nilqakom għal programm ieħor Missjoni Hawn. F'dan il-programm issa rajtuna niltaqgħu ma' missjonarji li propju jagħmlu xogħol f'pajjiżna, f'Malta u f'Għawdex. Ħankomplu fuq il-kontinent Asjatiku llum, fejn nkomplu ħammorru imma darba lejn fl-Indja li hija pajjiż kbir enormi l fuq minn biljun persuna jgħixu hemmhekk u huwa magħruf għad-diversità kbira li għandu. L-maġġor parti tal-poplu jipprattika l-Induiżmu u l-insara huma fil-minoranza, però huma attivi ħafna. Kif qed naraw matul din is-sensiela il-pajjiżi kollha li qed inżuru fl-Afrika, fl-Asja u anki fl-Amerika Latina, qed niltaqgħu ma' missjonarji, però għalkemm l-insara ħafna drabi mod speċjali fl-Asja jkunu fil-minoranza, ikunu attivi ħafna fejn tidħol l-edukazzjoni, fejn jidħol is-saħħa, fejn jidħol missjonarju jagħmel ħafna xogħol mal-fqar, fqar ukoll faqar estrem. Nistgħu ngħidu li bejn u ieħor 20% tal-poplu fl-Indja meta nitkellmu 20% ta' biljun ruħ huwa enormi, miljuni, fejn dawn qed jgħixu fil-faqar estrem. U meta nitkellmu fil-faqar estrem ifisser li dawn laqqas għandhom biex jgħixu. Ġifieri letteralment ta' fuqhom senduqhom jgħixu barra u m'għandhomx ikel biex jgħixu. Biex il-faqar mhux faqar estrem, il-faqar meta kont qed nagħmlu ftit anki nġibu ftit informazzjoni fuq il-faqar ġol-Indja, persuna m'għandix €2 biex tkun tista' tgħix kuljum. €2, ara €2 biex nagħtu ftit ekwivalent għax tista' tagħmel b'2 biex inti tkun tista' tgħix. Imma dawn hemm 20% jgħixu iktar minn hekk għax jgħixu fil-faqar estrem li laqqas dik it-€2 biex jista' jgħix persuna m'għandhom f'idejhom. Welcome. I just gave an introduction. Introduċikom ma' Sister Hilda. Sister Molly. Excuse me that I didn't said correct your name correct. So Sister Molly, you come from the daughters of the Sister.
Daughters of the Sacred Heart. Yeah.
Sacred Heart. So I was giving some information about India, and India is one of the biggest countries in the world with a little bit more than 1 billion people living there. In such a big country, with mainly people practice Hinduism, and the Catholics are in minority. What is, how is these minority people, how they are doing to survive or to live in peace?
The Christianity, though it's a minority, they do practice very well in their living, especially the church activities, and the people going to the church, many, they have not gone backward. They do flourish. They do flourish in the church activities like attending masses regularly and going for other activities of the church. Church celebrations are still continued very well, and especially we have a lot of centers with retreats to empower the people. So we do.
But is it accepted in your country that you be Catholic and you practice?
Where I am coming from, I'm coming from Kerala, and there we do, the people do accept.
So Kerala is
in the south of part of so, and it's fine. For us it's not so much, but whereas the North India people don't accept the Catholicism, the Christianity to practice, especially in our schools. They don't even allow to keep any crucifix or any Christian statues in the schools.
Not even in your area?
Not even. The convent, yes, it's no problem. But if we are running a school, it's not allowed.
Okay. So and in the school, so we will come back to the school and to other interesting things about India. But I would like to get to know you more. Okay. Tell us a bit about your family.
Okay, Molly. I have eight. We are eight of us, like 4 boys and 4 girls, and I am the 7th one in the family. and all of the other brothers and sisters got married, and they have their own children, and I have 20 nieces and nephews.
Oh, so you're the only one in
and the religious,
but all the other ones,
but
they are all
the
married.
joyful thing is that my nephews, two of them, my sister's two children are priests, and my sister's daughter is a nun sister too. Yes, so we four of us are in the circle of the religious.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
And they all come from the south of India.
All of us from Kerala. All of them stay also in Kerala. It's me who is out of Kerala now.
One question different from family. I know that in India you practice the caste system. Okay? Even in the south of India, it is still the same, and how it is perceived.
See, for me personally, in the caste system in Kerala, it's not much of outstanding practice. But when we go to another south areas like Tamil Nadu, again there is a grade wise, it's very bad. But for me, I have not experienced those kind of.
When you say it's very bad, what kind of?
You know, they upper class, lower class, they grade it. They grade it. Yes, yeah. Yes,
so
I find that they suffer. Yes, yeah.
Okay, your childhood, Sister Molly, as a child, how did you play with other children? What traditions do you have in
as a child in the family, before going to school, we used to play with our people, neighbors, and my other sisters and brothers. We do play, and when we are 5 years old, I went to school, started good.
Is there a particular game that you can share with us?
The particular game I played was, we make small balls with the coconut leaves. We get long coconut leaves and we make small balls with it, and we used to throw and play, and it is a very interesting game actually in the childhood time.
So you, as a child, you enjoyed playing.
We never went to buy balls. Now we get ready-made balls in the shops, but we as children never bought a ball.
Do them yourself.
We just made by myself.
That's very nice. We have also some photos to show. Maybe during the program we will see a photo and you can tell us a bit about what we're seeing on the screen. As you mentioned, you have a lot of nieces and nephews. How many in total?
I have 20 in total.
20 in
yes.
Total. And with all the with all the family, so we are seeing now, I think these are all your nephews and nieces.
Yeah,
with your mother and father.
I have a great sweet memory of this family celebration, because my parents were celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary, and when I went for holidays, all of us gathered together, and we are sitting for the night prayer, and we all together pray the family prayers together.
All of you?
All of us.
So there are 2 nuns and 2 priests in that photo as well?
2 nuns and 2 priests we are of the family, yes.
So we were mentioning about your childhood, about how you used to play with the balls, make them yourself, and you enjoyed playing.
Yes.
So then, school, what about education? You went to primary and secondary school as well? And,
actually, I went only until high school. In a government school I studied, and after that I didn't want to go to school.
You didn't want to go to school?
I don't want to study. Then I said, I don't want to go to study anymore. I would like to stay at home. And I remember one incident.
Why you had that?
Because the study was, for me, it was difficult.
Okay.
So I wanted to say one thing in the small age what happened. I used to read books, a lot of books. And one mission magazine came to my hand, and which told about the mission work of the people, be a missionary. So I used to keep repeat to my parents, I want to be a missionary, I want to be a missionary. I keep repeating to my parents and at home. And that was at the age of 10.
Age of 10.
Almost, I think it was age of 10. Like, I used to read a lot of small books, and this was going on in me. Then I forgot about it, and I continued with my studies until age of 15. This is a high school I completed when I was 15. Then for 5 years I was at home. I didn't wanted to study, but my sister did not let me stay at home. She told me you need to study. So after 1 year gap, I went for study of Hindi Vidwan, that is the language of India. She taught me to master of that language. So I studied that course, 3 years of course I did it, that to be a Hindi teacher.
Oh, so okay.
Yes.
So your first vocation was you wanted to become
teacher.
A teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
And you managed to become a teacher?
I managed, yes. But I didn't teach in India.
No.
No. After finishing my studies, I think the call came to me.
And the age of what?
Age of 20.
Age of 20 you received.
Yeah, the dream I had to be a missionary, it become now more powerful.
But it was still with you, that the dream during 12
was,
to 20 years.
Yes,
there were
but
8 years of.
But it was hiding within myself. I didn't have. One fine day, my sisters in our church, we have religious sisters of other congregation. She asked me one day, Molly, would you like to be a nun? I said, no, I don't want to be a nun. I mentioned, but that made me again to rethink, to come back to that call, which became more powerful in me.
And the journey started.
And the journey starts
20.
from there. And I immediately wrote a letter to a vocation promoter, and my intention was not to join in my state, where is Kerala. I want to go somewhere far away from my hometown.
Why?
Why? Maybe this mission, if you ask me why, I have no idea, but the Lord led me. The Lord led me to go to another state, exactly, and it was far away, traveling from Kerala to North India. It was like 2 nights and 2 days by train to go all that traveling I did. And I reached to this congregation, Daughters of the Sacred Heart. And the beautiful thing is that the congregation was founded by a Maltese sister, the Mother Maria Teresa Nuzzo. So from there, though there were difficulties in my formation period, in all my ups and downs, I found a valley of stream. Like I received a letter from my friend which says, Molly, how lucky are you to be a bride of Christ? Yes, in my difficult moments where I thought sometimes to go back, maybe this life is not for me. This particular time, this letter reaches to my hands saying, how lucky are you to be the bride of Christ? And I got that one as my goal, to hold on to be the bride of Christ in my life.
Okay, so your vocation came a little bit later than normal, because we've heard that some vocations came at the age of 15 and 16.
Exactly. Almost my companions also joined as soon as they finished their high school, like 15, and all my companions were 16, 17 years old.
How did your family support you in your vocation? Or they were happy that you will be joining a congregation?
My parents were extremely happy about it, because for them, a sister or a priest in the family is the blessing for the family. So my parents were very happy about it, whereas my sisters said, do you think that you want to be a sister? I said, yes, I want to be. I went with that. But parents had a full support for me to say, yes, it's a blessing that somebody, a member of congregation.
Were there any particular challenges during this journey of becoming a nun?
Yes, particular stories I don't know to have, but there is a kind of feeling within ourselves, I am not ready for this way of life. I don't have a particular incident, this is that make me, but there is kind of time for dryness, a time of joy. But the moment where I felt this, the call is not for me, this letter comes like, I never used to write a letter to that particular person, but this letter reached the right moment. And this is which I always cherish it for me, this particular sentence that he mentioned in that letter. How lucky you are to be the bride of Christ.
One thing that I would like to know is, nowadays it's very easy to communicate with all this IT, phones, internet, etc. When you went that far away from your family, you traveled for 2.5 days, was it easy to get in touch with your family again?
It was difficult, and you know, the first phone call I received after 3 years, but after 1 year I went home. In between we used to get illness to write letters. Once a month, one letter we could write to the family. And I never used to make a phone call by myself. After 3 years of my stay in the convent, one fine day I am getting a phone call, and it was so shivering for me to go attend the phone call, because we don't know. Usually we receive a phone call when someone is very ill or someone no more or passed away that. So I asked the other sister, please you go and see what it is, the message. But then she attended, she said it was a happy message for me, because my brother was going to Delhi, because it's on way. If they come by train, I can go to the station and meet him. So it was a happy news for me.
We are seeing another photo here. These your brothers and sisters?
Yes, these are my brothers and sisters, and brothers' wives and sisters' husbands. So brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, yeah.
And your...
And the occasion, this was my 25 years of my in religious life. We hosted a small celebration at home. So all of us gathered there that day.
It seems, yes, I can notice that it's a celebration, because you are all dressed with the sari.
Yes, yes.
And it's a nice
celebration day.
Nice colors as well. Okay, now times pass. Your first job in India with the sisters, you used to take care of what?
Yes, I was in the first 2 years. I went for a training, like a teacher's training we have after the vows, teacher's training course. And when I came back, I was in the formation.
You fulfilled your dream to become a teacher.
Yes. Then I was sent to formation house to train the formies, the girls, those who come to become nuns. I was there with them for 10 to 12 years with them.
How many ladies passed through?
There's 4 or 5 groups passed through me, yes. Then one fine day the provincial told me, Molly, you need a little break from this kind of job. So she called me to go to America, in Texas. I was in Texas.
So it was more far than
again.
The trip you did in the beginning. It was in America. And what was your first job in America?
America, we had a diocesan school. So I was assisting kids in the school.
In the school.
And also I was a librarian.
Okay, maybe we can see the photo when you were a librarian in America. That
in
was
America,
in America.
Here I was
seeing your...
Yes, I was in a library, and the whole school used to come to the library. So I was
used to meet everybody.
Yes, I used to meet everybody, and that was the luckiest moment I felt, because if one class I will meet only those kids, you know, and I got the chance to meet all of them in the library.
And it was a Catholic school?
Yes, it was a full
Which
Catholic
part
school.
of America you've been to?
Dallas.
Okay.
Yes.
You also been to Rome?
Yes.
Before you came to Malta?
That was another moment of my joy. I was in Rome for 4 years, and we have a small daycare which children comes from 8 months to 3 years old.
Very, very
And the small
young.
comes to my hand, It was really joy. And you know, the moment of stress, anxieties, the word of God used to helping me, which says, be like little children.
Yeah.
And that was kept going on in me to be happy with these little ones, taking care of them. They really made my life more and more meaningful, to be like little children.
Oh, so from India, you traveled a lot in India, then you moved to the US. How many years you stayed in the
I
US?
think it was almost 8 years
8
I was
years. And then from US you spent 4 years.
4 years in Rome.
And then you came to Malta.
Yes,
Through Rome, you came from Rome to
from
Malta.
Rome to Malta.
And all these 12 years, 8 years in America and 4 years in Rome, did you ever, or did you had the chance to go back to India to meet your family?
Sure, we get once in 2 years, 2 months of vacation we used to get from all these places.
So you go back to meet your family.
Yes, yes.
Here we can see another photo. Maybe you tell us a little bit about this
These
photo.
are my dearest parents. That's the photos we took when they celebrated 60 years of their anniversary. Yes.
Are they still both alive?
No, they are in heaven now.
They are in heaven. So these were the last
They
moments.
are the last moment, the last photo that I have it with them. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm happy to.
In Rome, and then how come you've been selected to come to Malta?
Coming to Malta, as I'm been voted to be a counselor, one of the general counselors, I am. But the call came to me from Malta. It is again doubled my joy. You know why?
But you knew something about Malta.
Yes, I knew, because our founder.
Obviously, your founder was Maltese. Yes, obviously.
Also, my founder is Maltese, and our mother house is here. So it's my second home, and I was so happy to be called, come back to Malta, especially to walk through that footsteps of my foundress, Maria Teresa Nusso, a holy lady, a holy person who walked on the streets, especially Valletta.
Yes.
Valletta, and I was so happy, and my joy as a religious doubles when I come back to Malta, our mother house.
How long now you have been in Malta?
Here I am just 3 months here.
3 months, so it's just still early.
Yeah, but
For me, I thought it you were long because I've met you 2 or 3 times already, but
Yes.
I thought it was longer period, not just 3 months.
we must 3 months.
So you're fresh here on the island.
Yeah,
How did you find Malta?
Malta is beautiful, but I had the picture of Malta because from our formation period we had the story of Malta because of our foundress. So there was looking forward if I get because all of us don't get a chance to come to Malta, but now I got a chance.
But you were so close from Rome to Malta. It's only
Yes,
1 hour by airplane.
exactly.
So even if you didn't have the chance to come and stay here with us, you should have come for a holiday.
Yeah, that's true. But we get only according to the transfers. We move from place to place. But I really happy about it to walk through these streets of this Malta. Malta is really beautiful, and with so many churches, and also visiting the holy place is really amazing.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. Kif qed taraw qed ninsiru nafu li Sister Molly li hija mill-Indja u kellha verament esperjenza mimlija. Il-vokazzjoni tagħha kienet ftit iktar tard mill-tfajliet l-oħra li ntqajna magħhom. Normalment jiġu it-tfajliet il-vokazzjoni jibdew iħossuha ta' 13, 14, 15-il sena jidħlu anke f'kunvent u jagħmlu ix-xogħol kollu biex imbagħad isiru sorijiet, però Sister Molly għalkemm kienet l-imħabba lej il-missjoni minn dik il-9 snin bdiet tara li tixtieq issir missjonarja għax qarat ktieb u kien verament oġoba 20 sena ddeċidiet ħasset is-sejħa biex tidħol mal-kongregazzjoni ta' Daughters of the Sacred Heart. Illum qiegħda Malta u qed tagħmel ħafna xogħol hawn Malta. So your work now here in Malta, what is it about?
Now my work is in the General Council. We also conduct meetings and also discuss with the matters of the congregation. And above all, I got a little work in the Missio office.
Yes, obviously.
And that's another dream, my dream, which was a 10-year-old girl to be a missionary. And now I come to Missio office to know what the mission office is handing over to the people around all over the world. I'm really so touched by the activity what the mission office do for the people.
Yes, in fact, yes, this one of our roles is to inform the general public about missionary work. Usually, we used to tell a lot about Maltese missionaries going abroad, but now we are feeling that we have also an obligation to inform what's happening on the island, and that's why we came up with this program about, it's called Missjoni Hawn. Missjoni Hawn, it's in Maltese, the title, and it means that missionary work here in Malta. Okay, so that was one of our tasks, to inform people about you, about other missionaries, other nuns, other priests, diocesan priests, and also other congregations, what you are doing here. Maybe we can have a look at this photo. Oh, this photo, yeah. These are
my sisters, the Maltese sisters.
Maltese
came
sisters,
to, yes, we are international congregation. We have sisters from Africa, Kenya. We also have sisters from India, the different parts of India. We also have sisters from Malta.
Yes, I know those two sisters. Yes, from
Fleur de Lis.
Yes, from they do.
So these are the joy of our moments in our communities.
Yeah.
Yes.
What, now that you have been obviously a short period of time in Malta, what are the challenges here that you are going to face, or you think you will be facing soon?
Soon I feel that the youngsters, very few coming to the church, and also our vocation for the religious life is also reducing, you know. And it's been 40 years now, no Maltese ladies joined us. So it's the greatest challenge for us as a religious in Malta. So
you have a very difficult task.
Very difficult task and very important task to pray for vocations.
How many nationalities we have in Malta in your congregation?
We have from India, Africa, then we have from Philippines. Yeah, so all these three we are mixed.
Okay,
and
so
I
you have
wanted
from African countries and from Asia.
Yes, now more of the vocations coming from Kenya.
From Kenya.
Yes.
And they will spread.
They are more in our community also. They are the most in number.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
And they take their training in Africa.
Yes, they do. And but we have second year novitiate bringing to Malta is in Hawn. Oh. We have the international novices in Hawn.
Okay.
Yes.
Sister Molly, thank you very much for joining me.
I'd like to give a message.
Yes, I promised you that we will have time to say your message.
Yes, I would like to give this message to the people, those who watch me. Be like little children, be simple and humble. Our mother founders gave this charism handover to the congregation is be humble and simple, and trust in the Lord, and hold on to the Father's hand as a child. And He is going to take care of us. And that's the message holds me, and I am so happy. And I would like to say, my soul magnifies the Lord, my soul rejoices.
Thank you very much. Kunu umli u sempliċi u għafdaw fil-mulej u b'dak il-klim jena ġejt nalaq programm ieħor Missjoni Hawn. Thanks again, Sister Molly, for joining us. Nirringrazzjamkom li kontu magħna għal-programm ieħor u ħankomplu nintaqgħu ma' iktar missjonarji fil-programmi li ġejjin. Is-saħħa.